everybody, today we're going to be making a fabric art doll. I start off by tracing my pattern that I've cut out, sewing that, and just starting to cut out the body. And now we're going to flip, which is it can be a tedious step. And then getting the head to where we can flip it and stuff that. Now that everything's flipped, we're going to start by stuffing the legs. And I'm going to, just little by little, make sure that they are just nice and tightly in there. Then I'm going to measure my wire, sand it a little bit, just to make sure there's no rough edges, and feed that through down to both of the legs. Just shimmying that wire down. Okay, now that she's all good, she's bendable. Yeah. I'm going to continue stuffing and just fill the abdomen up till the arms. And for this doll, I have plastic hands. I'm going to get those. I have a tool that heats and makes those holes. Just makes it easier for that wire to fit and stay in. And then feed that through. Once I know I have those securely on, then I can continue to stuff the arms and finish the neck. And then I'm going to secure those hands on with another piece of fabric. And once again, more stuffing. Now it's time to stuff the head. And just when you think you don't need more, you end up using more stuffing. And now what I'm doing is I like to get out any little bumps nice and smooth with the iron. And just attach the head through the back of the neck. And then we'll sew that through. At this point, we've got to paint those hands to match. So I'm going in with two different colors, Mod Podging. And now we're on to her face. So I started with just drawing just her eyes, just a regular pencil. And painting the eyes. I like to take sandpaper just a tiny bit to make sure that everything's very smooth. And this process is just kind of create as I go. Sometimes I go in not knowing what their exact look is going to be. I think that's the fun, creative part. And I like to go in with a lighter color in the middle as well. It definitely makes the eye stand out once the pupil's on. And then I'm going to give her some, I think, bigger brows. She's going to be a strong girl. So now that I got the pupils on, the eyebrows, just gives me kind of a template to really have things come together. So we're going to do a nice red lip. And as I go, I can just, from there decide her eyeliner, her eyelashes, make a little eyelashes there. And she's turning out gorgeous, doing some shading. And then with the lips, I always like to go in with a lighter color. Gives it like a little bit of a shine look. So she's looking great. All right, I think we're going to go with the red hair for her. And another video I'll have to show how I make the hair. Now I'm just stitching the middle line onto the head. And once I've got that secured, I'll pull both sides back and we're gonna just adhere it with some glue so that her hair is just nice and secure on there. Gorgeous. However, it's very long, so she is going to need a trim. And even that's pretty long, but that's okay. I think we're going to go with a long-haired girl for her. So the final little moments for that. And next will be her complete reveal with her outfit. And here it is.